Welcome to Climb English. I'm so glad you're here. My name is Emma, and today I want to share something special with you. This is my journey of learning English, how I started, the challenges I faced, and how it changed my life. I hope my story inspires you too. I was born in a small town surrounded by hills and rivers. It was a quiet place, full of kind people and simple joys. In our town, no one spoke English. We used our local language for everything. At home, at school, in the market, life felt complete. But deep inside, I always wondered what the world outside our town was like. I saw tourists sometimes, walking through the streets, speaking in a language I didn't understand. I felt curious, but also helpless. I wanted to talk to them, but I couldn't. At school, we didn't learn much English, just a few words, nothing more. I tried reading English signs or books, but they looked like puzzles. I felt lost. I knew English was important, but it seemed too far away from my world. I didn't know how to begin. I was afraid I would never understand it. One day, something happened that changed everything. A woman came to our school. She was a traveler from another country. She spoke in English, and even though I didn't understand her words, I loved the way she spoke. Her voice was full of life. She smiled a lot and showed us pictures of her travels. Mountains, cities, oceans, places I had only seen in dreams. I watched her closely. She seemed so free, so confident. After she left, I couldn't stop thinking about her. I wanted to be like her. I wanted to see the world and speak to people from everywhere. That day, I made a promise to myself. I would learn English, no matter how hard it was. I didn't know where to begin, but I remembered my old teacher, Mr. Nam. He was kind and always believed in his students. I went to him after school and said, "I want to learn English." He smiled and said, "That's a good choice. Let's start small." He gave me a notebook and wrote down the alphabet. A, B, C, D. I traced the letters again and again. They looked strange at first, but slowly they became familiar. Every day after school, I practiced. Mr. Nam gave me simple words to learn. Apple, cat, sun, book. I drew little pictures beside each word to help me remember them. I even made labels and stuck them around my room. Door, window, chair, bed. It became a game. I started reading tiny books with short sentences. The sun is hot. I have a red bag. These were small steps, but they made me feel proud. I would show my progress to Mr. Nam, and he would nod and say, "Well done." His words made me feel strong. Learning English was not easy, but for the first time, it felt possible. I was excited to keep going. I practiced English every day. In the morning, I read my little books. In the evening, I listened to songs in English, even if I didn't understand all the words. I liked the rhythm, the sound. Sometimes I tried to sing along, even if I got the words wrong. It made me laugh, but it also helped me learn. I began writing short sentences in my notebook. Today is sunny. I eat rice. My bag is blue. They were simple, but they felt like big steps. I showed them to Mr. Nam, and he smiled. "Very good," he said. That made me want to do more. Soon, I was speaking with my classmates. We used English to greet each other. "Hello. How are you?" "I'm fine, thank you." It felt new and exciting. One day, I watched a cartoon in English with subtitles. I didn't understand everything, but I caught a few words. I felt so proud. Each small success made me want to keep going. I realized that learning a language was like climbing a mountain, one step at a time. And every step mattered. Every word I learned was a victory. I was no longer afraid of English. I was starting to enjoy it. One afternoon, something unexpected happened. I was walking near the local market when I saw two tourists looking confused. They were holding a map and speaking in English. People passed by, but no one stopped to help. My heart beat fast. I wanted to speak to them, but I was nervous. What if I said something wrong? What if they didn't understand me? I remembered Mr. Nam's words. You're doing great. Don't be afraid to try. So I took a deep breath and walked up to them. Hello, I said. Can I help you? They looked at me and smiled. Yes, please, they said. We talked for a few minutes. I showed them the way to the bus station. My words weren't perfect, but they understood me. I understood them, too. When they said thank you, I felt something special. I had used English in real life, and it worked. I felt proud and happy. After that day, I felt even more motivated. I asked Mr. Nam how I could learn faster. He gave me some simple advice that helped me a lot. He said, read something every day, even if it's just one page. Listen to English songs or short videos. Watch movies with subtitles. Speak, even if you make mistakes. And write. Write about your day, your thoughts, anything you want. I followed his advice. I read children's books. I sang English songs while walking home. I kept a small diary where I wrote things like, I am happy today, or I went to the market with my mother. These small habits helped me improve slowly but surely. I didn't worry about being perfect. I just tried to get better little by little. And I realized the more I used English, the more natural it felt. Learning became part of my life, and it even became fun. As I grew more confident in English, something beautiful happened. Younger students in my school started coming to me with questions. They wanted to learn too. I shared my notebooks, my tips, my favorite books. I even started a small reading group under the big tree near our classroom. We read simple stories together and practiced speaking. I saw the same excitement in their eyes that I once felt. It made me happy to help them. Teaching others reminded me how far I had come. I wasn't just learning English anymore. I was helping others climb their own mountains, just like I had. Learning English changed my life. It gave me a voice I didn't have before. I could talk to people from different countries. I could understand books, songs, and movies. I felt more connected to the world. English gave me confidence, not just in speaking, but in myself. It opened new doors and new dreams. Every word I learned became a step forward. I was no longer the quiet girl from a small town. I was someone with a story to share. If you're just starting your journey, don't be afraid. Start small. Practice every day. It may feel hard at first, but little by little, you will grow. You can do it, just like I did. Thank you for listening to my story. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more English learning stories.